Hi everybody, it's Mark Shellshear. This is the Mark Art Show coming to you from Galleria de las Islas in Metro Manila, Philippines. And today we're going to hit our third section of what we're talking about with selling, and we're going to talk about the art fair, being at the art fair, and something that I talk about. You probably won't hear anybody else talk about this, but it's called removing the sale. Okay, so what we're going to talk about. So first off, we talked about, in our first video, we talked about knowing your art market. So you know your art market at this art fair, you've investigated, you've got a good idea of what average prices are, you know your products very well, you've thought about what you're going to say and everything, so you're ready. But you've also bought along some of your marquee pieces, 2 or 3 of your big pieces, the ones that you really love, and you've put them out, and they are at your top value at $3,000. The art market starts and moves along, and after a while, a couple come in. You look at them, they're well dressed, they look like they've got some money, they look like they're ready to work. So you walk up to them, they're looking at one of your marquee pieces, and they're smiling and chatting about it, and you get talking, they tell you how much they love it, they think it's a great piece, and then they ask you the price. Now, you've already got the price up on the wall, but when they ask you the price, then you've got to worry. Then you say to them, oh, it's $3,000, and they step back again and they look at it and they chat a little bit more together, and then they say those words to you that we all hate to hear, the price is a little bit too high. I mean, can you get it down a little bit? Now, at this point, you've got to make a decision. You are going to have to now really kind of ignore that statement that they've made, and you're going to have to begin to talk about quality and value. Do not defend the price. Do not say things like, hey, look, hold on, this painting's 6 foot by 4 foot, and it took me 2 days to do it, and I spent this amount of money on the canvas. And no, they don't want to hear that. That's just defending the price. You've lost the battle the moment you defend. What you have to do is define the quality, and here's your product knowledge. So you launch into your product knowledge and you talk about it and you tell them how much you love it and what it means to you and why you did it, and do all the things that we talked about. And you finish with a big smile and you look at them and they say, look, we appreciate what you're saying, but really, honestly, the price is too high for us. Now you're caught. What do? You certainly can't launch back into, value again. They've already heard that, and they listened quietly, and then they again said they love the painting, but it's too expensive. What do? You have 2 choices here. You can discount. Give them the painting, let them walk away, they'll be very happy, and they'll brag about it, boast about how they got a big discount out of you. Or you can do this. Remove the painting from the sale. Now, they're not going to teach you this at art school, and most other people won't talk about this, but this is what I do. If I get somebody, and we've got this situation, and I get it in the galleries, where you've got this couple who obviously are well off. Now, I was taught very early in selling that check the shoes, check the watches, check the way they're dressed. If they've made expensive purchases before, watches, so forth, then they're able to make expensive purchases again. So this is a couple who can obviously afford the $3,000. They're looking at your painting. They wouldn't be looking at it if they couldn't afford it. And what I say to do is this. And this is how you remove the painting. You pose to them the shame question. The question of shame. You say to them, this is what you do. Now, this takes courage. I get it. So please, no criticism on this. If you can't do it, I understand. But this is what I do. I look at them and I say, you look like a very well-off couple. You're beautifully dressed, you're very charming, you're very nice people. You obviously have done very well in life. And I really thought you could afford to buy my painting. But unfortunately, I understand that it really is a shame that it's outside your budget and you can't afford it. What I would like to do now is show you one of my smaller, beautiful paintings that will probably fit better into your budget. Don't you think that would be a good idea? And then stop and see what they do. They're going to do 1 or 2 things, guys. They're going to turn and walk, nothing lost, or they're going to buy the painting behind me, or they're going to say, yeah, we'd love to see some cheaper paintings, more fit our budget. You see, we get this idea as artists that we can't control the sale, that we can't remove our painting from the sale, when you can. You can always remove the painting from the sale because full price is right price. You can allow them to walk. Now, if another artist gets a sale and they're prepared to discount heavily for it, that's really up to you, none of your business. You have maintained your position. And your position is that this is the price, and if you can't afford this, which is a real shame, I can show you some lower prices. Guys, I say this because I see how important this is. I do not want to see artists bullied and ridden roughshod on price. If you decide that's the price you want to sell at, then sell at that price. If you want to discount your price, then start at the discounted price. Why go through all that? Why don't you tell them straight up, yeah, it was $3,000, but I'm selling it now at $1,500, you know? Just go straight there with them. That's the way to go if you want to be a discounter. You'll get a reputation as a discounter and you'll never go forward. Now, if that couple who you have said that to them, if they smile and sort of joke and say, well, very good, okay, we get it. Yes, we'll buy the painting. You have now got clients who will stick with you because they know you don't discount. And they will become collectors and they will stay with you because they will be honorable to your decision. You see, we really panic about the loss of a sale. But the fact is, friends, is that there's always another sale. There always is. So it's always your painting. You don't have to give it away. It's always your painting. You don't have to sell it if you don't want to. You can always remove the painting from the sale until they put the cash in your hand. Then it's theirs. But up until that point of time, it's your painting. And a lot of artists don't get that. Can you imagine walking into a Rolls-Royce dealer and offering them half the value and not having them roll around the floor laughing? But you know, as artists, we think that we can accept that, and then we can't accept it. It's unacceptable. If you believe your work is worth a certain price, and that's what you want to price at, then I say to you, good on you. Stick by your guns. If you find that after a year of no sales, that $3,000 won't work for you, and you have to bring it down to $2,000, that's a choice you made after understanding the market. It's not being forced into doing it. I hope you can get me here. I want you to be able to be in control. It's your business and you have every right to sell or not sell in this gallery. If somebody gets difficult with me, I can stop and just choose not to sell. I can just say, sorry guys, it's over. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm moving on. Because it's always my product until the sale. And it's always your product until you sell. I hope you hear this. You've got to look at people and decide whether they can afford your painting. If they can't afford your painting and you realize that and they straight up with the discount, you can just say, hey, come on guys, I'll show you something cheaper. But if they are really well dressed and they look like they can afford it and they then want to play this game of discount, shame them. Use shame. There's no problem with that. Now, I know it takes courage. You've got to be able to do it, and you've got to be able to smile, and you've got to be able to be sincere, and you've got to not be arrogant, and you can't be rude. You've just got to be able to do it and say, I'm really sorry. You know, it's a shame you can't afford it. But I've got other pieces that may suit your budget. There's nothing wrong with saying that, my friends. I don't see any problem with that at all, but it's up to you. So, never be rude or arrogant. Always be friendly, courteous, cheerful, and smile, but never be a pushover. It's always your painting until you sell it. I hope that helps a little bit. Hey, be courageous, be brave. It's your business. You need to keep it and keep control of it. I hope that helps. Hey guys, have a great day. I look forward to the day when you come and visit me here in the Philippines and come to Galleria de las Islas. And also there's many people out there who need our love and care. Remember, smiles and hugs are free. I'm going to talk to you tomorrow. You have a great day, okay? Ciao.